What's up, y'all? Man, watching the chest workout. Yeah, it's going on. And I guess I'll tell us after 10 o'clock. So we got in here late. We didn't come until about 11:30 this evening. We normally get here about somewhere between 4:30 and 6:30. Had an interview this morning with a good company. What I understand, I got the job. Thank y'all. Everybody that sent me best wishes on that. I do. Police told me they would be in contact with me tomorrow to set up for me to go do my paperwork and all that stuff. Hopefully get to start back to work Monday. For those of y'all that don't know, I got fired last week from the company I had been at literally the day after my 1 year mark of being with the company. I got fired. No big deal. Shit happens. But I had somebody ask me the other day, and I couldn't find the comment. But they asked me what got me into it. And first off, what the purpose is, I say, I'm not a content creator. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not a fitness influencer. I'm nothing more than a fucking backwoods redneck with a cell phone that likes to go to the gym and lift weights. So, just so that's clear. But what really got me started was, first off, of course, in high school, I played football. Started playing football at Pee Wee. Did play in middle school. I played park. Did play it a couple of years. High school, nothing major. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was not a big fan of school. I had an attitude. You know, fuck y'all. I don't need you. You need me. When I was younger, which really screwed me over a lot in my life. But hey, you know what? Those were my choices. I made them. So, well, what really got me back into weightlifting was I've always lifted off and on since high school. I'd get in, go a few, 5-6 months to get lazy and quit, whatever. But I had an event take place in my life in 2010. My older brother was 4 years older. And I'm 6'1". Right now I'm 300 pounds. My brother was 5'8", 5'8" ¼ on a good day. But my brother was also 300 pounds. My brother was built like the front end of a square bodied chick. You know what I'm saying? He was just, matter of fact, when he played football in high school, all the boys on the team nicknamed him Stump, because they said he was like a damn old hickory stump and couldn't move him. My brother was a big old boy. He's just short. But me and him lived it off and on together, and it was always the way me and him kind of had that brotherly bond, you know. But the last time I lifted with him was not long before he took his own life, when he was 29, back in 2010. But last time me and him lifted, we come in and done chest. And he bench pressed 515 pounds. Yeah. At the time, he was 29 years old, just turned 20. No, he was 28 still. He turned 29 the week before he passed away. So he was still 28. But my brother bench pressed 515 pounds. To the average person, that's a heap of weight. I know to the fitness community and the strongman community, I'll be, oh, that's baby weight. It is what it is. Okay? My brother, natural, raw, bench press 515 fucking pounds. That's a heap of weight. So, shortly after he passed away, I went into a deep depression. And, man, I was miserable. Me and my ex-wife, my kid's mother, we're good now. We're good friends now. But back then, bro, I was miserable. She was miserable. It just, man, didn't hide it. It ended up being in depression because of my brother. So all I did was just eat, drink, and self-loathe, I guess you could say. So, dude, I ballooned. I was 360 pounds. I had big old man boobies. Like, I needed a problem. I used to have pictures. I don't anymore. They're on my old Facebook page that I have no access to. But we did my daughter's birthday that year. We did both of my daughter's birthdays together because they're only a few months apart. And we did it at the lake picnic site. And so my kid's mom at the time, me and my two little girls were sitting on the bank going fishing. And she took a picture of us. We got home that evening, she pulled the picture up on her phone. And bro, when I tell you, nothing happened. I had like a front end loader spare tire. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just good. It was disgusting. And don't get me wrong, I've never been a skinny or ripped or something. All my whole family, mother and father side, thick, little extra loving around the midsection, you know what I'm saying? But I was just bum ass out fat. Like, I was well on my way to an episode of my 600-pound life. So, December 5th of 2011, almost 2 years after my brother passed away, I got a lot of hair in my head. And walked back into the gym, and a homeboy of mine signed up. And first, I did the same old thing I always done. I went in there, you know, just half-assing, not really giving a shit. About December, me and the kid's mama split up. So I didn't have shit to do. She had the babies most of the time during the week. I would get them, you know, several times throughout the week and on the weekends and stuff. Me and her were both very involved in the kiddos' lives at that time. They're grown, by the way, now. My oldest daughter will be 21 in August, and my youngest will be 19 in May. Very proud of both of my girls. They grew up very different, but are very, very, very good little women. Young women, I'm sorry. So, very proud father in that aspect. But I really got focused in the gym then, and instead of focusing on really weightlifting, I decided to focus on weight loss. So I started changing the way I ate, you know, started eating right. Man, it was 5 to 6 days a week, 2 hours a day at the gym, 30 minutes of cardio before my workout. I would go do a light, moderate workout with weights, come back to another 30 minutes cardio. Did that, started that about middle of December. And by that time, I had lost about 10 pounds. I was down to about 350. But I got going into my diet, and I mean, just working my ass off. Like, everybody that knows me personally, you know, on my social media will tell you they remember when this took place. By April of 2012, me and my kid's mother had split, was in the process of getting divorced. I had met another woman at this time, an absolutely beautiful woman who ended up becoming my second wife, and then later on my second ex-wife. But by this time, I was busting ass. Like, I was hungry. And I was down, when I met her in March, I was down probably, I don't know, about 280, 275. And man, it kept going from there. I eventually got all the way down. In November of that year, me and my girlfriend at the time, soon to be wife, went to visit her mother down in South Alabama in a little town called Folk, right outside of Gulf Shores, Alabama. And we went down there to visit her mother and stepfather on Thanksgiving. When I got down there, man, I'm gonna tell you, Foley was absolutely beautiful. So me and her got to talking, and she had been telling me for a while that she had wanted to move down there to be closer to her mama. So I was like, cool, you know. So then things were kind of getting volatile here between me and my old man. And don't get me wrong, my old man raised me and my brother. You know, my daddy worked 2 jobs at times. He was a certified electrician. You know, the man would work 12-hour weekend shifts at the local plant, get off 12 o'clock Monday afternoon and go to work for an electric company. And work for him. My dad worked to raise his 2 boys. You know, I know a lot of folks were raised by their mamas. My mama was involved. Me and my mother never had a great relationship. My mother was involved in that, but she wasn't there. But, you know, we'll leave it at that. That's a different story for a different time. Anyway, we went down to Alabama. And it was November, so it was probably in the mid-50s. So it wasn't cold, but it was chilly. So the night before Thanksgiving, or the day after Thanksgiving, I'm sorry, me and my old lady had a date night. Got her mom to keep the kids for us. And we went, walked the boardwalk, walked the pier, walked the beach. I mean, just it was beautiful. So we went back home, and we wasn't but about 20 minutes from the beach. So when we got back home, then the kids put in, they wanted to go to the beach. So we carried the kids back to the beach that evening. And we're not there, and it was time to blow Plankton or whatever the hell they are, with a globe or whatever, like neon green. They were washing up, so it was real pretty. But my girlfriend at the time took a picture of me and my daughter on the bank together. My oldest daughter was 6.5. And posted it to Facebook. And I guess it had been so long since people had really seen me. Because I didn't go out much back then. I stayed home a lot. Like, I mean, renting up the house and go to work. I didn't post a whole lot on social media. People started checking on me because they thought I was sick. This was November of 2012, so almost a year in the gym. And I had gone from 360 pounds to 220 pounds. Yeah, I was skinny for the first time in my life. Because I'm going to tell you this now. When we got back and I was able to button a damn pair of 36 blue jeans around my ass, a pair of blue jeans I hadn't been able to wear since like 5th grade, so you can tell me shit, oh, I got cocky. Well, we ended up, I'm sorry y'all, I was just rambling. I'm going to call this cardio talk. Anyway, so my brother was my inspiration as to why I started lifting weights. And I know I just went around my elbow to get my asshole to say that. But like I said, we'll name this portion of the cardio talk because y'all helping me get through my cardio. But like I said, you know, my brother was my inspiration. He was real big into weightlifting, huge football player in high school. You know, the only reason my brother honestly didn't go nowhere was because after high school, he decided he wanted a career. He went into the career field of his choice, and that was all she wrote. He was happy doing what he was doing. But like I said, after he passed, I got back into it hardcore. And then back to what actually happened, like I said, I was down to like 220 pounds in November of 2012. So I had lost a shit ton of weight, 140 pounds basically, in a year. So my ex-wife told me she wanted to move over. So I told her when we were down there on Thanksgiving vacation, we were going to be down there for a week. So, you know, we got down there early before the businesses and stuff all shut down. So I told her, I said, if I can go find a job, I said, New Year's of this year, we will pack up and we'll move forward. Well, so I found a job. So January 1st of 2013, I loaded my vehicle and I moved to Foley, Alabama to start working. The kids were, and my fiance were going to stay behind. Kids only had like 2.5 months, 3 months left of school. Instead of swapping them in the middle of the year, we were going to finish here and then they moved down in the summer. I'd go ahead and move down there and start working. Get everything ready for when they come down. We'd have our own place, so forth and so on. So, first thing I did when I got down there, first day I got there, unloaded all my stuff. I got my room set up. That afternoon, I got the truck. Started Googling gyms. Had to find me a gym. So found one right across the town line in Gulf Shores. Beautiful little gym. I wish I could remember that now. A beautiful little gym down there in Gulf Shores, Alabama. A little small gym, nothing major. Man, I met a couple of guys down there. And shout out to Dave and Tim. They own my TikTok, on my YouTube. They know who they are. Met them boys. We started training. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, we started training. I ain't never trained like that before in my life. By the time my fiance moved down in April of that year, I was back up to about 235. Had a 4-pack, didn't quite have a 6-pack, so I had a little food. So I'm not disciplined enough to watch my eating that much. I'm still gonna have me a little Debbie every now and then. I'm gonna drink me a cold beer. You know, here's what it is. I ain't trying to be a second supermodel. I'm just saying. But man, veins. I mean, I was good, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I was looking good. I was young too. I was in my 20s. I was like 27, 28. Anyway, you know, we trained down there, and I mean, dude, it was my regiment back then was crazy. Like, I didn't give a shit. And it caused problems with my relationship. I'm not gonna lie to you, it really did. But we would go. I was working 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. I was going to the gym. I'd get off work at 5 o'clock, go straight to the gym, be working out by 5:45. I wouldn't stop till 7:45, 8 o'clock. That was 5 days a week. And Saturday, I'd get there whatever time I got there, generally somewhere between 10 and 12 in the morning. And I'd be in there an hour and a half, 2-3 hours. You know, I was dedicated to it. And the results paid off. And, you know, like, I won't lie, it got my head. Like, I went from being the chubby, goofy kid that everybody picked on in school because I was goofy looking. I didn't start growing facial hair until I got out of school. Was always a little chunky, you know. But I was kind of the clown, that class goober, the one everybody laughed at, you know, and made fun of himself just to get attention. Yeah, that was me. Very insecure about myself because when I started being able to walk around without a shirt on and felt good about myself, oh, I'll be the first one to tell you. It went straight to that no. So you couldn't tell me shit. I was the hottest thing on the face of the earth. So, anyway, that's a little bit about me, what I'm trying to do with the channel here, you know, is just be myself, tell y'all who I am. Like I said, I'm not no influence creator. I'm not no fitness expert. I'm a dumbass with a cell phone who hopes that maybe doing videos like this, posting me working out, will inspire somebody else. If it does, awesome. That's what I'm here for. Really what I want is hopefully to help that person who just needs a little to get going. You know, don't be ashamed. You got to remember every champion was once a beginner. So just get in there, do your thing. Don't worry about people. And also I'm doing this because I know there's going to be haters. I know there's people that's going to come on here and talk shit. Hey, guess what? I'm a fat ass, bro. I like to eat. So come at me all you want to. Because I promise you, there ain't nothing you can say to me that I ain't said 6 inches away from that fucking mirror to myself. But I'll put it to you this way. I know I'm strong enough to handle it. So y'all bring all that hate to me. Because if you're hating on me, you're leaving others alone. Y'all have a great one, and may the ancestors bless you.